But anyway, I'm going to show you guys how the new hero Benedetta is going to look like in a normal game and give you some tips and tricks so you can have the upper hand when the hero is released in the original server. Let's quickly take a look at her skills. Her passive will allow her to charge her basic attack and then dash toward the direction her body is facing. So you have to use the left analog in order to aim her charge attack. This dash is considered skill, so it's scaled with physical damage and work with bloodlust axe. It takes roughly 1 second to charge the passive, and you can only release the skill when it's fully charged. You can also charge the passive by dealing damage with basic attack and skills. Her first skill will deal damage in a fan-shaped area. This skill deals the most damage, so it's recommended to max it first. Her second skill is quite similar to Lancelot's second skill. If you time it properly, you can dodge a crowd control skill and also block 1 damage from any source. This also slows the target she hits, but if you manage to block a CC effect, you will stun them instead. Her ultimate will make her slash forward after a short delay, slowing all targets on the path. After dashing, the path will continuously deal damage and slow the enemy. She will also be invincible while dashing. By reading the skills and testing the hero a little bit, I realized that you will end up using her passive most of the time, instead of using her basic attack. You can use her passive to move around the map a lot faster. It doesn't consume any mana. You should constantly use her passive to clear the minion wave. It's a lot faster than just doing basic attacks. You can see how I'm constantly charging her passive instead of just doing basic attacks. When you play this hero, don't bother using basic attack. You want to constantly hold and charge the passive. This is how I would recommend to build her for now. Since you can constantly use her charge attack, I think Bloodlust Axe is essential for her survivability. To be honest, right now I'm not sure how good is Endless Battle anymore. They nerfed this item really badly, so I don't think it is essential to build it so early into the game. This is my recommended emblem setup. This will allow her to sustain a lot more in the early game. I think this hero is not really made to one-shot the targets, like Hellcrow and Lancelot. I think she is more similar to Leomord and Thamus. She is good at sustaining and creating chaos in a teamfight. When playing her, you want to pay a lot of attention to her passive. Every time she casts a skill, it will also charge it, and her ultimate will fully charge it right away. Just remember to not bother doing basic attack, and instead hold the basic attack to keep dashing. It deals way more damage and can heal you back because it's considered skill. She's really good at escaping, since all her skills are actually some sort of blink skills. Her biggest counters will probably be Hellcrow and Khufra. They will immediately stop her from using her skill non-stop. I think if you master this hero, she'll be very hard to kill. She can immune crowd control if you can time her second skill properly. She can constantly dash and gain health back, and she's really good at moving around the map. The aim of her passive is a little bit hard to control because it has a delay, but once you practice her a little bit, I think you can get the hang of it fairly quickly. This hero will help all those lazy players who just want to constantly auto-aim their skills. All her skills need manual aiming, so I think this hero will create good habits. So when they play other heroes, they won't be auto-aiming their skills anymore.
There's no place for manners in that.
Our turret has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy. Triple kill.
Every new day is worth celebrating in this cursed land. The darkness gathers as the light of day fades. Am I a demon hunter or a justice yard? Ha. Every new day is worth celebrating in this cursed land.
Our turret is under attack.
Flowers will bloom again.
Our turret is under attack. Mega kill. Double kill.
To the ones who live on the edge, every dawn is a new beginning.
Monster kill.
Am I a demon hunter or a justice yard? Ha. The darkness gathers as the light of day fades.
Our turret is under attack. Godlike. Legendary.
Every new day is
Legendary.
worth celebrating in this cursed land.
Our turret is under attack.
Am I a demon hunter or a justice yard? Ha.
Legendary. Destroyed. Our
Am I a
turret
demon
is under
hunter or
attack.
a justice yard? Ha.
Legendary. Double kill.
One day, the flowers will bloom again in the barren
Our
land.
inhibitor turret is under attack. Legendary.
Manners? There's no place for manners.
Legendary.
The darkness gathers as the light of day fades.
This is my first time trying the new heroes in the advanced server, but I guess I will be doing this more often if a lot of people seems to be interested.
You destroyed a turret. Our turret is under attack. Your team
Here you can see how I time her second skill properly, so I immune the stun of Tiger's ultimate.
One day,
I will say that to actually get a good idea on how to use this hero, you will definitely need some practice, because a lot of her skill have some sort of delays, and her charge attack also is kind of tricky to aim. But overall, I wouldn't say this hero is too complicated. So after this video, you will probably get the hang of it extremely fast when the